Hey guys, I just woke up and I actually woke up because people were spamming my phone because apparently some big news came out. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And they actually put out the deadline for ranked. People were telling me it happened because when Mercy got the PDF early. So I guess that's what happened. I don't know, I didn't expect this early. So let's go. Or I haven't even read it, so let's just get into it. But before I say anything, I do want to say I do remember saying that I'm pretty sure duos or not duos, promos are gonna get removed. So I hope that's in here. And if you don't remember me calling it, it's okay. And I love people watching, but here's a screenshot I took from Mark Eater like a while ago, like July area. It says you're gonna be like preseason. I think the removal of promo sales between divisions while you're at it. So I hope to see that. Let's see goals and changes. Okay, they're gonna talk about some of the goals. Shipped auto fair parity, people like that. Shipped pre-made disparity, people really like that. Shipped new matchmaking methodology, faster, more accurate identification of skill and normal cues. I didn't even know that was a thing. Shipped MMR clamps, quality of life, so players on the top and bottom 1% of the ladder aren't practically stuck to find a match. I feel like that's still a thing now, and people like taking forever to find games. In progress, ranked and form matchmaking that aims to match only with those who are as similar rank as you. I mean, that would be nice. In progress, interdivisional promotion removal. That's what I'm talking about. In progress, duo changes to Masters Plus. Okay. In progress, structured unlock of Master Plus tiers. In progress, updates to Victorious thematic and content. Ship flex restriction removal resulted in an increase in the number of 5-stack teams by 7%. And total available flex matches between 35 and 65% depending on region. Ship V1 of Clash Builder team. Okay. We talked about improvements to matchmaking quality. Smooth with some bold. I don't want to take forever on this article. Plus, I'll link it for you guys. Okay, here we go. Coming in preseason. Division promo series removal. That's what I'm talking about. Interdivision promotion games were initially to provide compelling goals for players to tackle between a tier as best. They were a source of relief when you won, and a worst of a source of major frustration when you were bounced out of the fifth time in a row. True, I've been bounced out of a lot of promos a lot of times in a row. It always seems like promos are the hardest games. If we wanted to revisit the original decision and solve unnecessary frustration and climbing blocks between solo and flex queues divisions, as such, at the start of the preseason, we will be removing the interdivision promotion series in both queues and making them follow changes to avoid ranked inflation and rapid rubber banding. On division promotion, rolling leftover LP into the next division, removing interdivision demotion protection for players who are at 0. Okay, and that's completely fine. I like that you get to roll over, that's awesome. So that means if you are at 99 and you win with 20, you'll roll over in 19 in the next tier. That's awesome. As this change is directly targeted at making the experience better for players at the division level, it will not extend to their promotions. Silver to gold, gold to platinum, etc. We still believe that between tier promotion series are an important part of keeping the progression between tiers a meaningful and challenging endeavor. True, I agree with that. We will be really looking to you for feedback on the new ranked ladder experience. We want to monitor queue and ladder health repeatedly. Independently, not repeatedly with that. Ranked and for matchmaking. Two of our core goals this year center around matchmaking quality and transparency of the rank system. Though still primarily determined via MMR, we're layering on new guardians that I'm calling ranked and form matching. And these guardrails, yeah, will ensure teams are more balanced from an LP and division perspective, in addition to being balanced from an MMR perspective. No changes to MMR. Within team LP differential cut by 40% all matchmaking players. Between team LP differential cut by 40% all matchmaking. No more than 1 minute and 30 to queue times for 0.1% of players. Oh, so they want to cut down queue time as well with that. No more than 5-second to queue times. Wait. No more than 5+ second to queue times for 50% of players? Holy shit, what? What this means is on your side is that you should see very, very few games where any players in your team lobby are more than a tier apart. This change paired with the other match rankings below will bring much match quality and visible rank closer together. Very excited about these first tests, and we'll be continuing to make more tweaks to plan to release everywhere before the first pieces patch. My question is that, like, for the higher ranks, we design enough players, right? Especially during like non-peak hours, like challengers or grandmasters would get diamonds on their team sometime. Like, so does that mean they're only gonna get grandmasters, masters, challengers, and challengers only gonna get grandmasters and challengers? Like, that seems crazy for the higher rankers. That seems nice for everyone else. Rank seeding. We spoke earlier about this rank seeding and exploring the value associated with placing players during the initial exploration. We realized that methodology was a bit too simplistic. While our first version showed improvement to player placement, still off against our accuracy target. Most of these misplaced accounts, and what we identify as Smurf accounts, are in the over a large spectrum of skill levels. It's difficult to really pinpoint where these accounts should be placed and requires a deeper, more complex analysis. In order to really solve a problem, the best way would not just put a bandage over the symptoms. We decided to end the first rank seeding experiment early and spend a few more months investing in better version. So there might be a new rank seeding. They just don't know what yet. Apex tier cheating Master Plus. Throughout the year, we've been reviewing the way the ladder works at the very top, and we have some concerns with the consistent match quality and generally how players experience what is supposed to be a collection of the best individual players on each region league. There are vast differences with play rates, expectations for climbing. Some players that keep coming up integrity around duos versus non-duos, autofill by rule, and disparity between ranks. For preseason, we want to take a stab really solidifying the statement that players at this level are the best individuals on the server. So we aim to blame playing field as balanced as possible. Our first experimental change is to remove duo queue for all players at master tier and above. During preseason, for the majority of the ladder, it's just that. Okay. Start of season Apex unlock. Our second chance to Apex tier is focused on providing a meaningful experience in the form of Master Plus unlock progression. Previous year, we would open up the Apex tier at a fixed point in the early season, and everyone above a certain LP ranking would automatically populate the positions with odd LP values. Experience is both jarring and confusing, and led to some awkward situation where players would spike to a higher ranking than they should be, just by being at the cusp when the gates open. This year, we want to take a different approach and unlock the Apex tier right at the start of the rank season. This will allow for players to fight against each other for those first spots and promote into the tier when they hit our Apex minimum LP requirement. Our first values we test are unlock immediate master, 200 LP for grand, 500 LP for challengers. End of season. At the end of the season, rapidly approaching, we want to take a brief moment to talk about what's coming from the rewards. Specifically, rank seasons are defined by victorious rewards and distributed at the end of the season. 2020 makes 10 years of ranked, and the victorious theme hasn't evolved as quickly as the competitive landscape. We believe there's an opportunity to provide players with a more on-theme in-game aesthetic that better represents what it means to endure the pain and fight for your rightful place on the ladder. Is this it? Is this the teaser? It looks like Lucian. It's got a skinny arm, skinny leg, a little gun, or a little pistol. This summer we'll mark in the first season Clash plays will contenders, champions. Yeah, so that's about it. I want to share like stuff that also a lot of people don't care about. So main thing I guess is removing duos from Masters Plus. Apparently have faster and better skilled queue times, like faster queue times, and apparently it's people that aren't more than one tier away from you, so shouldn't get challenges and diamonds or golds or diamonds and plats or silvers and all that stuff. I don't know how that works because I'm sure that could still happen if people duo. Anyways, but aside from that, I guess the biggest thing is the no promos in between divisions, because that makes the grind a lot better. So I'm really looking forward to that. That is a nice change. But that just about does it for me, guys. If you like this video, like, dislike, comment what you think. If you want to support me, just subscribe. That's the best way. I would love if I get a subscription, as it would really motivate me to keep doing videos. I know I'm not the best, but I'm really trying to be there and just put up honest content from an honest creator to answer all questions and be there for you guys and just provide the news first and insightful and not just leaks through third parties and wrongful news. Till then, you guys have a good day. I hope you guys are doing well.